Hi, my name is Rachel, and the career profile that I chose to research on was a child life specialist. And the example organization that I chose was one that's found in Boise, Idaho. It's the St. Luke's Hospital or St. Luke's Health System. Um, and their specific address is 190 East Bannock Street, and their phone number is 208 381 2804. And there's also a website available, and it's just stluke'sonline.org, and specifically Children's Hospital, so /Children's Hospital. As for a career contact, I do not know anyone with this career. The work hours are said to be between 7:30 in the morning to like 7:30 at night. It can also be expected that sometimes you would work late, especially if you're working in the emergency room setting. Also, you can kind of be expected to work weekends and holidays, and it kind of goes along with the description of the position. As for typical stressors, the biggest one is sometimes it can be emotionally stressful to work in this job because you're working with trying to help children, and especially children that might have terminal illnesses or other things in their life that can make it an emotional situation or involve a lot of attention. Also, this job is very people-oriented, so you're working with those who are also providing for the child, such as doctors, nurses, and even their parents. One last thing that could be a stressor is that sometimes maybe it could be a little physical, since you are working from early in the morning to late at night, and usually you're trying to play with a child or other things that can involve some physical aspects to the job as well. So typical benefits, a lot of child life specialists, or most of them, get basic health care, but beyond that, some get dental care, disability care, and even maternity care benefits. As for common job tasks, so this job is to help create a less stressful environment for the child as possible. So sometimes it can be to help prepare them for certain procedures and surgeries. It can also help to plan holidays and other activities for the child and children in the hospital. This position also helps to provide children with as many normal life experiences as possible as well. So try to create a social interaction or other activities that they would find outside of a hospital in the hospital. So essentially what a child life specialist tries to do is to help prepare children and their parents for certain things, and also to try to either eliminate or limit emotional stress. Educational requirements. Most positions that I saw require bachelor's, and they would like for it to either be in the specific field of child life specialist or within the realm such as child and family studies or like psychology. Many positions ask for a minimum credits to be geared towards specific child studies. Another thing that can be asked is volunteer hours working with children, such as children youth camps and other things like that. Lastly, many organizations say that you should pass the CLC certification exam or the Child Life Council exam. And this is just basically an organization that is geared towards child life specialists. And so that certification, it allows the employer to know that you've passed that. So a starting salary with a bachelor's degree, you can be expected to earn around $38,870 a year. And if you're experienced, like especially if you have a master's degree or if you worked 9 years in the field, you can earn between $41,000 and $46,000. Also, there's child life specialists with leadership responsibilities, and these persons can earn between $40,000 and $48,000. The salaries, they vary on many different elements. These elements include like the location of the hospital, the size of the hospital, also how many years you've spent in the position, your experience, your volunteer experience, and your level of leadership within that position. Miscellaneous career information about this, about child life specialists, is that these jobs are becoming more popular, and so there's continuing to be more and more of this job becoming available according to some websites. My information sources I got were from, one of them was St. Luke's Hospital, as mentioned at the beginning. I also got information from the Mayo Clinic, and especially their Child Life Specialists section. I also got information from childlife.org, which is the certification exam that I mentioned in experience in education. Also, the last one I got was about their salary and benefits and things like that, and this website is work.chron.com/salary health benefits as a child life specialist. So those are my sources, and so this is information about the child life specialist and what can be expected in the position and how much can be earned and what are the benefits. So that's child life specialist.